Hey, everybody. Last week was super sad, but this week is a celebration of summer.
It's a celebration.
Yes, that's what Teddy Roosevelt said. I just talked to him.
He did?
Welcome to Do It Like Danny.
Why is that so important to you?
I just said it. God, forget it. Forget it.
Debo, your 50th birthday was 2 years ago.
No, I'm not 52.
There's no way your birthday at 50 was 4 years ago.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. It is Do It Like Danny, and boy, have we been doing it like Danny.
Too much, they would say.
Yeah, maybe too much. It's summertime. We are celebrating. Louie and I have been very busy, and Cousin Angelo. I think he's sleeping right now, so we don't want to bother him.
Yeah, we probably should end this very soon.
Yes, because he's probably going to wake up and get very angry. But we miss Cousin Angelo, and we wish him wishes.
Is that him floating in the pool?
I know.
Face down.
It's a dead dog. So as you know, it is summer. We are in the heat of it. And yes, last week was a little tearjerker, but this week we wanted to celebrate. We wanted to celebrate summer and all the things that we've been doing. Because everyone always says, well, I'm doing it like Danny. Or I get so many text messages like the pool ladies who always say, haciendo como Danny. I'm bilingual in multiple states, and America has voted.
Do they really send you that?
Yeah.
You got to send it to me.
I love my pool ladies. They always
cool.
get shout outs. It's a really great support group, and you're probably wondering, like, what the hell are you talking about? So, if you don't know who I am, if this is the first time you've ever seen the show, my name is Danny, and I worked in the television industry for too long. And my cousin, Louie, who's across the way from there, decided that it would be really fun if I did my own show. And here we are.
After I put a gun to his head.
Pretty much. So in my little journey of this catharticness of therapy, of talking about me and explaining my life, I've really, really broadened my horizons. I used to be shy. I'm not shy anymore.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say in what way, but yes.
Is my nose growing? Oh, my God. And with that, I have been on a fitness journey for many years, since I was born. And so... It's a everyday thing. And within that fitness journey, a good friend of mine named Linda introduced me to the local pool. And within that, I have been accepted into a wonderful community of ladies who celebrate each other. And yes, I'm probably the only man in this group, but that's okay. Whatever, who cares, right? We're not about labels here. Not like all you young kids with your,
I should come down and do some videoing.
You should. It's fun. You should get in the pool and you should do it with us.
Yeah, I'll go underwater. I'll take all the underwater shots.
Underwater.
And make it all dramatic.
It is not that serious. It is not that serious. And actually, you know what? I have a good pool story. So yes, in honor of celebration of summer, I'm going to say, first of all, welcome back, pool ladies, because the pool was cold. Excuse me. The pool was closed for a few weeks, actually over a month.
How come?
And we were missing it. So we are on a group text and we text each other every single day. Well, for the most part we do. And what I like about it is because it keeps me accountable because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And so what's really nice is like when I feel like I want to be lazy, I'll send them a message. I'm like, are we going to the pool today, ladies? And everybody's like, yeah.
So you assemble it all together?
Well, I can't say I'm the only one that assembles it. I think honestly, like out of all the ladies, and it's myself, there's Miss Zoe, there is Miss Holly, and there's Miss Margaret, and there's also Miss Vivian. Miss Vivian's a new addition, although she's in the high seas right now, and the rest of us are working out. And we are trained by our lovely little teacher. His name is Evan, and he's wonderful. He's really good. He's really, he's a, what do you call it? I don't want to say psychological, physiological, not physicist. He does, not kinesiology. He knows everything about the body. Okay. So whenever we're doing exercises, he will throw out like the proper term of like, this is your rigor mortis hortis, whatever. Your tibialis fortalis, you know what I mean? Your hyplasia dysplasia, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing. Anyway, he's wonderful and great. And so I have, immersed myself into this like wonderful culture of people at the pool. Here's what's inspiring about Miss Zoe. That woman will do anything. Like one time the water was like, I don't know, it was like 72. It was really cold, right? And you probably think, 72 is not cold. But when you're in cold water, it's a little chilly, right?
Yeah.
And this wasn't in the summer months. Like summertime now, you'd be like, it's so welcoming, right? But no, it was not. And she's like, I'm going. And I was like, well, God, if she's going to go, shit. She's like, because these are all older ladies, right? Maybe Holly's not. Like, I don't know. And like, listen, I'm not saying they're old, but there are older ladies. There are ladies like that past 80 that like get in the pool and they hoist themselves up that ladder. And I'm always like so impressed, right? So in the back of my mind, I'm like, God, I can never be lazy because
they're not.
Yeah. They are moving every single day. And let me tell you, I'm like, sometimes I don't want to go. And I'm like, I'm so tired. And then somebody will send a message, see you all there. And I'm like, God,
damn it.
I got to go. You know what I mean? But it's really nice. It's not a task.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful, right, for the celebration of summer to be able to celebrate inside my body.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people don't get to do nowadays, right?
Why?
Especially when they're older. I have a birthday coming up.
You do?
Yes, it's about me again. And I'm in my 50s. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but 52. I'm in my 50s. I'm higher than that.
No.
I am.
No.
I was 52 2 years ago. Anyway, so like I was saying, I'm moving along in my life. And, I have other friends that are younger than me. That are like, oh my God, my back, oh my God, my neck, oh my God, my crack. I'm like, oh my God, like what's happening to you? And, I like still go dancing.
Yeah.
I still do the Janet Jackson routines and the Beyonce routines. Like,
why not?
I'm 18.
Yeah, why not?
And I'm not. But I still don't feel like I'm old.
Yeah.
I don't think I will feel old until I'm in my 70s. And then I might slow down a little bit.
Then that'll be it, huh?
But I'll have like really cool like tennis balls for my walker, The ladies at the pool have been extremely inspirational. Every single one of them, including Holly. Holly is amazing. She is the owner of a wedding coordinating business. It's called Anything But Gray Events. And she's absolutely brilliant. She goes to all these really cool events. She does this like LA breakfast thing and like 7 o'clock in the morning on Wednesdays. And then she's dancing. She's doing all these really cool things. And I'm like, God, I need to take a page out of her book. Because here I thought I was doing it like Danny, but I think like there are other people out there that exhibit way more in terms of getting out and doing things than I do. Like she makes me look like I'm like an 85-year-old with all the things that she does. And Miss
so you like Molly look up to these people.
I love these women. Yeah. I love them so much. And what's interesting, the other day I even said, like on a side note, as we go off the side here, I had sent a note saying, hey ladies, the weekend's over. Am I gonna see you Monday? And then Miss Zoe came up to me in the pool and she said to me, she goes, that was so nice of you. And I was like, why? What happened? What did I do? Right? And she was, because you thought of us. And I was like, I always think of you guys. Like in the back of my head, I'm like, this is the thing. I love swimming. I love the class. Like I love everything about it. Like honestly, like, I mean, maybe I'll apply to work there. Maybe I would teach. I don't know. But I love it. It's something that I get to do on a daily basis that I absolutely love. And what makes it even better is the people are amazing. Well, not all the time.
What do you mean not all the time?
Well, funny you ask. So the other day, these 2 new ladies came in, right? And so, they came in new, and I was like, oh, put your little ticket here. And I was kind of giving her some, like, tips on these are the weights, this is that. And then she goes, oh, are you the teacher? And I said, no, I'm not the teacher. I said, his name's Evan. He's coming shortly. I said, but, we all have been here for the first time. It's always nice to have
like a community.
Somebody kind of, like, get you in this, in the scheme of things.
Set you up.
So it was her and some other woman, and it was the 2 of them, right? And so they were doing their thing, and I said, you guys should be towards the front, right? Like I go towards the back because I already know the whole routine, and I like to really like get into it, and I don't want to be splashing or kind of like making other people feel like they have to keep up with me.
Yeah.
Because I'm into it. Like I'm using weights. Like I've got like because there's 2 kinds of weights that you use. You use foam, but I use 8-pound weights instead of the foam. And the foam are good too. They provide resistance. However, I want like I'm a man.
Yeah. It's funny you say that you kind of like stay in the back. You don't want to like pressure anybody. I'm the opposite. Whenever I see there's like a new guy, because sometimes like a wife or a girlfriend will bring their man to Pilates. They've never done it before. They think it's easy.
You should explain that because I don't think people even know that you do Pilates.
Oh, yeah. I go to Pilates every week, sometimes twice, sometimes 3 times a week. I love Pilates. Started taking Pilates because I broke my leg, 2 years ago now? Yeah. And, because of Pilates, I'm able to run and walk just like if I was normal. I got rid of because I did have and you remember, I had a little limp for a while, and I got rid of that. It's just leg strength and everything. I love it. Yeah, I totally support it, promote it. If you're a guy thinks it's easy, please, I beg you, go and do it, and you will be humbled quick. But going back to my story, I like to go harder when I see a guy who's never done it before, because it's like, yeah, this is hard, and I want you to see just how hard it is and how much it took for me to get to where I'm at. And that guy's starting, fresh, and I remember starting fresh. And I think the reason why I like it so much is because I could see the results quick.
Now, Dana got me started with Pilates, and I absolutely love it. But it's pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's very expensive. Caucasian.
All right, now, sorry, let's go back to the pool.
Pilates, that's about white. Anyway, so back to the pool. So the 2 ladies were there, and they were taking the class, and then I guess one of the ladies knew somebody else in the other lane, and she was over there kibutzing with the man, and she was talking to him, and I was like, pay attention to the teacher. Like, I'm way in the back, like, talking shit, right? And then her little friend, like, is just there. They weren't even trying.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't even, like, trying to grasp it. They just kept talking to each other, and they were like, blah, 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 right? And I was like, come on, if you're going to pay the money and you're going to take the class, at least shut your mouth and, try to work through it, right?
Well, they were just more casual about it, where you guys are a little bit more serious because you take your health serious. Maybe they were just trying it for the first time and were like, it's not for us.
Well, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be judgmental because I was there at one point, but they were large ladies, and they really should have been paying attention. I'm just saying. Like, the one lady had a really hard time getting in the pool. Yeah. I can only imagine it must have been extremely hard for her to get out of the pool.
Wow.
Right?
You heard that here, folks.
Yeah. So a part of me was like, I was kind of being judgy, but I kind of was like, come on, like the kid, it's so disrespectful for the teacher who's trying to teach you. Yeah. And then you're over there talking in the class, right? And you're up in front. It's not like they were, hiding behind me because I'm a big person and like I can hide you, but it wasn't like that. So then at the end of the class, they sauntered up, they floated up to him, and they said, this class would be better if, and of course me, I'm like, my ears shut up, right? And I was like, oh, hell no, You are not going to come into my class and talk to the teacher that way when you, large ladies, weren't even paying attention, right? So, of course, me and my vocalness, I was like, oh, my God. I was like, can you believe that? You're not even paying attention and you're giving feedback, right?
Why aren't you a leader?
Who? Leader doing what? Doing leading?
Just leading people. Like, you would lead the way on so much shit.
Off the cliff!
You're the first one to always speak up.
I don't know. You know why? Because I was bullied, like, so much when I was younger that, like, anytime I see, like, social injustice, I'm the first one to be like, that's not right, right? And I have to remember that the world is not fair and nothing is ever fair. It's never going to be fair. No matter how many times I try to make it as fair as I possibly can and could and would and should.
Life reminds you.
Never going to be fair, right? Sucks. I did it at my last job when I worked at the Talk. I always tried to make it fair. And no matter how fair I tried to make it, I always got
fucked. I'll say it for you.
And, people, and what I've realized in my old age of 50 plus years, Lewis, is that, you know what? I can't please everybody and I got to please myself. Yeah. And that's why I started to try to do more now, like by the exercise. And listen, I've been reaching out to friends and like, hey, let's go do this. Let's go do that. And some of them are just like, one in particular, a girlfriend of mine, a good girlfriend. She's just like, she'd rather drink in her house.
Yeah.
And it's like,
You're good. That's what 20-year-olds do.
Like, you're in your 40s, Oof. You're drinking at home by yourself.
Yikes.
Like, there's no reason to. And I invite you over. I invite you to a festival. And then we go back and forth about going to sushi. And it's just like, it's too much work.
Yeah.
It's too much work. True friendships, I feel like, or I'm sorry, I shouldn't say true friendships. I would say deeply rooted friendships. As I'm getting older, I have less of, but they're easier.
Yeah.
Like the ladies at the pool, like, other friends that I have. I mean, look at Dominic. I mean, the kid's on the autism scale, and it's easy with him. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom, let's go to a movie. Okay, great, let's do it.
It's like tennis.
Yeah.
You just got to serve. Let's go back now.
All right, where were we?
So you had stood up for the gentleman.
Oh yeah. So because they were up there talking to him and giving him feedback, and of course, obviously, I put my 2 cents in, and I was like, so I was a mean girl. I was like, you don't even go here, right? I was like, how dare you?
I love it.
Yeah.
See, I do that with people when I can physically see that they're gonna get picked on. I won't do it for everything, but when I'm like, oh, that's the underdog, I don't like that shit. It's like, you know better, and you're still doing it anyways.
Correct.
That pisses me off.
And it makes me mad, too, when, like, you're, like, perfect example. Like, in our celebration of summer, that leads us into our next thing is we went to the Hollywood Bowl. This was your first time.
It was.
You got inducted into Linda's Fun Friends Hall of Fame,
I
right?
did. And before we start this, I just want to say, if I looked bored, I wasn't. It was just, I have a really tough time with big groups. I'm a very small kind of group person, and it takes a lot of energy just for me to say yes to that. But I did have fun. Everybody was great.
But I hate to interrupt you. So if you're probably wondering what he's even talking about, I give too many details, and Louis doesn't give enough, right?
No.
So come with me. So I put it out to the group, Angelo and Louis, and who else did we put on there?
Just Angelo.
It was just Angelo and you? Okay. And my friend Linda, who always, every single year, and I've been going for the past, I think, 3 or 4 years, we always get a group. There's about 30 of us that go to the Hollywood Bowl, and we get the cheap seats. It's not like, oh, we need to be in a box, and we don't get, like, wine service. We bring the wine. We bring the fun, and we have an absolute blast. And what's great about this group is my friend Linda, it's all of her college friends. Like, and she is still in such close proximity to all of them, like her sorority sisters. And it's just amazing because what I love about Linda, and she's another one that's an amazing networker.
Oh, yeah.
Linda's different. See, there's people that network and everyone's their friend, right? But the cool thing about Linda is, like, her friends are, like, in case of emergency, break glass, right? Like Dana, that's what Dana is to me. In case of emergency, break glass. Magali, oh my God, I know I'm going to forget somebody. Kieran, like all of the amazing friends that I have. I've been surrounded. I've been so lucky, right? But what's great about Linda is that she's always putting out good energy.
Yeah,
she's always. Even if she knows deep inside, she's like, right?
She definitely puts on a good face.
She's so good at that. I'm not good at that. I'm so emotional. You know what I'm thinking. You know how I'm feeling. I'm like, okay.
Well, Linda seems very zen. Like, she can really just hone it in and release. She doesn't seem to really hold it, keep it, and stuff it down. She just kind of goes, I hate it, but it is what it is.
Interesting. That's a great point of, because you're new to the group, right? So going back to how this all works out. So Linda sets it all up. We get a group rate. We all meet. We all picnic like 3 hours before the bowl starts, right?
Which was great. It's so much food. And I want to say, what did you make? Because it was good. What was that?
What did I make?
It was like a mix of something.
Oh, my God. It's what I made for Christmas. It's the tomato, basil, mozzarella.
Amazing.
But what was different this time is normally what I do is I'll take balsamic and olive oil, and then I'll just mix it like that. However, in this instance, I actually emulsified it.
Yeah.
Because when you go to the Hollywood Bowl, it can be, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's warm. And what I didn't want was, I didn't want the 2 ingredients to separate, right? And I wanted it to be fresh. So I took my emulsion blender and I, right, for like 10 minutes. That shit was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But I also added some other extra secret things like garlic and onion powder.
Well, you can't say that.
I can't say because Philip's not here, right?
Okay, good. I'm glad you got that.
Where's Philip? Oh, God forbid. It had basil. Like, Philip!
But no, I want to be honest. I ate like 4 slices of that. It was so good.
Yeah, and so I go to an Italian deli to get my cold cuts. Yeah. So I had like truffled mortadella. I had Italian, it was like capriotti. Oh, God, I'm totally going to butcher it. What was the name of anyways, nobody cares. Spicy salami. Spicy salami, regular salami, and then, my my number one favorite, prosciutto.
Yeah, prosciutto. So good.
And
they mix that with the pepperoni. Oh.
So that's like from Italy. That's like, and it's way cheaper than when you go to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way cheaper.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's imported.
It's horrible for you, but it's so damn good.
Actually, it's actually not.
It's not? I thought it was bad for you.
And do you know the prosciutto? So here's the thing. So what I do with it, in fact, I have some in the freezer.
I'll take some.
Is I'll take, they sell prosciutto ends. Mm-hmm. And Linda got me hooked onto this. She always gets me hooked onto the good stuff.
Yeah, she does.
And it comes in like a little hoof, right? And so I hacked it up in slices, and then I threw it in the oven. And so I made prosciutto bacon.
Oh.
And it's actually better for you than regular bacon because of all the nitrates and all the other crap and the sodium that they put inside of regular bacon. It doesn't exist in prosciutto, especially in imported. Like when you go to Italy, like the prosciutto's just hanging there. Like in the summertime, like there's
because it's dried out, right?
Well, no, it's no refrigeration. They cover it in like this like ash of some sort, right?
Oh.
But it's just there hanging. And you're like, I want a quarter pound, por favore, right? And they pull it off of the wall and they fucking hack at it. And people take it and they chomp and walk away. And nobody's like, oh my God, was that refrigerated? Oh my God, right?
Yeah, we definitely do some wild shit to our food here.
We do.
Yeah,
just because it's so processed. But out there, like in Italy, like the eggs are not refrigerated because they're so fresh. The milk, I'll never forget this. Like we went in August, like a few years ago, and like the milkman delivered the milk and it was just sitting there on the doorstep in the heat.
Yeah.
In summer, in August. And I was like, oh, someone's going to be sick. He says, no, because it's whatever, how it's fresh or what, it's fine. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not drinking that. Anyways.
Or they're just used to it because they've been doing it for centuries.
This is true. I mean, everyone's gut health is different.
Oh, yeah.
So it's great because going back to the whole group, everybody contributes something, right?
Yeah.
Whether they bring wine or whether they bring a dessert of some sort. Of course, I brought my Rice Krispies. And then I made that little charcuterie platter because, I like those kinds of meats and stuff like that. And then that bread is their Italian bread that they make there at the Italian deli.
Oh, awesome.
And then they cut it for you.
Oh, okay.
So, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So it was a wonderful, like, mix of everything, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that dressing was good. I still have some of the dressing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I've been eating it. It's been so good. With all that being said, you're probably wondering who was playing at the bowl, right?
God.
Well, this is where it takes a turn. Normally... I don't want to say that this group was not great, but normally there's maybe a more, I don't know, how do you say it, popular? Would that be a nice way of saying it, Lou?
I would say that this group was popular at one point, but definitely their music has not been able to stand the test of time. Or its last remaining member.
So I'm going to say last year was Earth, Wind, and Fire. And we were dancing in our seats and dancing on the cement, and we had a wonderful time. And then this year, when we were told who was going to perform, we still all committed because at the end of the day, yes, it was about, getting together, and yes, it was about the fireworks. But in this instance, nobody really was excited for the band. A few people were. A few people got up because they were just like, I'm just so drunk at this point. I might as well. Went into Rome, right?
I think they were just following everybody else's lead because they were pretty much leading the charge that whole entire time.
Yeah, it was. But you're probably wondering who performed, and it was the Beach Boys, or I'm sorry, not plural. It was the Beach Boy.
Yeah, lack thereof.
And God bless the man that sang. But listen, let's compare the two, right? Because now we're going to go off into something completely. We're going to compare what's happening, right? Yeah. So we love them when they're young.
Yeah.
Right? But when they start to get older, there's this double standard of like, I think you should retire, right?
You got to retire. You got to hang it up.
Case in point, Madonna.
She's been needed to retire.
She released an album.
How was it?
Monty is going to kill me for this, Phil's brother, because he is such a fan of Madonna's. And listen, and here on the other end of that, I've seen every single Madonna concert that she's ever performed in, right? Because I love the way she performs. And I didn't say I love the way she sings, but I love the way she performs. Do I love the album? There's one song called Danceteria, it's a good song. It's fun. I think that's going to be like the summer anthem for August.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
Oh, interesting.
I'm being nice. But it's I think, I don't know. It's, I I felt like I should have been like microdosing or on like ecstasy or something to listen to it.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's not, I don't know. It's maybe I'm not there yet. You
well,
know,
maybe it's because you kind of know. It's like you're like, oh, you're still doing young shit, and you probably should just let it go already. Like,
well, there wasn't a lot of singing. I felt like it was very spoken word.
Huh?
Like she's talking. And kind of like, and it's just like, oh, I did this and I did that and oh, and this, right? And you're just like, okay. And then it's like, right? And you're like, okay, there's a beat in there. And then she's like, everybody lives, everybody dies.
Right? A narration album.
Yeah.
Set some music. Now I'm interested. I want to hear this.
I think I could do it and be like, welcome to Do It Like Danny.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right? Yeah.
Now I see what you mean by that.
Yeah, so it was kind of like that. And I know Montezuma is going to kill me because he is such an avid fan of hers. And she could do no wrong, right? And I feel the same way about Janet. But listen, I have criticized my Janae. Let me tell you, okay? But listen, I don't want to like go off on performances. And I'll leave Madrona alone. We'll have to bring him on the show, and we'll have to go back and forth. And
we'll
talk
do a
about
versus.
That.
Who can talk the other one?
Yeah, but listen, is it a double standard? Yeah, probably. I think that whoever we saw that was the Beach Boy, and then they added in John Stamos, right? Who, God bless him too, Uncle Jesse. We all loved Uncle Jesse.
To a degree.
Right, thank you. And so it was like, why is he here?
Yes. And bro, did he make it about himself that whole time?
He sure did.
Oh my God. Stamos loves the limelight to this day.
Man, it was me.
Yep.
But then do you remember when he had like a sound issue? Because that song that he sang solo, it was like, oh, what is happening? Like, should there be a bouncing ball? Because things were not matching. And then when he walked off the stage, he grumbled. He's like, I couldn't hear myself.
Yeah, he was very upset.
He was very upset.
Somebody got fired that night.
She was prima donna. Okay?
Yeah.
And I get it. Listen, you need your sound people and you need your tech crew to make you sound amazing and wonderful. Thank you, PAs. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michelle. Our PAs who are helping us out just for tonight. Because we're doing a night shoot. Because it's so freaking hot in the valley. Of Montecito.
Oh, God. But yeah.
So going back to the performance, I mean, and even you said was it you that said that they lowered the music?
So the minute they opened up, when they opened up the show, you couldn't hear them. So because they have a live band, and then they have the actual band that plays with them, or the orchestra, I should say, and the orchestra pulled back. And if you are a lover of music, or if you've played music, you can hear it. If you're just an everyday whatever, you probably wouldn't have heard it. I heard that instantly. And then you could hear him, but all you could hear was his grumbling.
To me, it was, Bahama, your mama. And I was like, and I felt really bad. I was like, oh my God, like, he is going to die on the stage,
so
right? I felt so bad for him. I was like, oh, no, sir.
It was the worst concert I have ever been to in my life.
No, it was like Shady Pines karaoke hour. You know what I mean? I felt so bad because, he was iconic back in the day.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
The whole group was iconic back in the day. And I'm sure if people were alive today to tell us how iconic that they were, we would have something to go back and forth. But I think he's the only one that survived.
It was very sad. I don't know who signed off and was like, this is a great idea. It's almost damn near like elder abuse, it feels like.
I mean, like somebody was behind him going, you better sing, Grandpa, right?
And then he had to take multiple breaks.
I know. I felt so bad for him. And by the way, that was the first night. I couldn't imagine him having to come back and do it two more nights.
Yeah.
Like, for 3 nights in a row, I think by Sunday, he was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
He reminded me, in Scooby-Doo, when they pull the mask on, it's like, oh, it's Old Man Winters was the werewolf. He's like, ugh. And I was like, oh, my God.
He sounded like Grandpa Simpson, bro.
I felt so bad.
Matlock.
Yeah, I felt so bad. Oh, my God, I'm horrible.
We're terrible, but you had to be there, and there's video online. You can look it up now.
No, we have video. So we'll play a little snippet of how the night went. You can decide for yourself. You may be able to hear it, or you may not. What I will tell you is you will be greeted with the ending, which was fantastic, which was always the most amazing, what Hollywood Bowl does the best, which is their fireworks. Yes. Take a look. One more. And as you can see, Viva America.
It was so sudden and abrupt.
What was abrupt? The fire?
Well, because they had the old guy out there, right? He was like barely hanging on, and they shuffled him off very fast.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't even finished anyways. And then it was just da 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 da.
The orchestra came out. The conductor came out right away. They just took him out. I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, it was...
A lot of honey and lemon were had that night. But as you can see, we had an amazing time. Thanks again to my friend Linda, and thanks to everyone that was there and involved, that was dancing with us and enjoying the evening. But lots of things have been happening here in Los Angeles, and that's kind of what I wanted to focus on in this particular episode, and things that are happening in your area and in my area. I want to get out more. I want to take pages from Holly and pages from Cousin Angelo, and that's another thing, too. I know Holly inspired me, but Cousin Angelo also inspires me, too, because he is like the queen, for lack of a better word, of networking. I mean, he had a 4th of July party here,
he did.
right?
He did.
And I was here for an hour and a half of the 4th of July party. And, I have to actually talk about my 4th of July in Fraser Park. Okay. We have lots to talk about. We have so much more. Let me just go back to my particular day, or maybe the first couple of days leading up into 4th of July. In the spirit of celebrating, I wore myself out for 4th of July, because not only did I do Linda's thing, I also had 3 parties to go to on actual 4th of July day.
Which is wild to me.
And very wild, thank you. And one of them wasn't even Philip. Philip invited me to his, although he did put his together very late. July 1st, to be exact.
The day of.
I had already committed to other 4th of July parties. And
Philip.
what I'm trying to do is I'm trying not to do the grass is greener, right? Because all the gays do that. They always say, oh, yeah, sure, yes to everything. And then they pick and choose their little gay Rolodexes on what they're going to do, right?
And then not show to the other ones?
I don't want to be that person. I don't want to put too many pokers in the fire, but I still ended up putting too many pokers in the fire.
Yeah, so then did you really accomplish anything?
Yeah, I did actually,
Okay,
and I learned a lot. I actually had a really great time, and I will explain to you. Okay. You're probably wondering, how did I do it like Danny? Well, let me tell you, I fucking did it. And so 4th of July morning, like, of course, you know me, I'm very last minute. I leave things to last minute. I had made some Rice Krispies for my friend Charles, who had invited me. He was the very first person to ask me to do something for 4th of July, and I said, sure. Right? Because I don't want to be that gay person that's like, oh, well, let me think about it, right? Let me see what else pops up, right? No, I actually did say yes to him right away, and I thought, okay, that's my word. I promised him I'm going to go. And then he's like, well, I'm in Fraser Park. And I was like, maybe not. No, I was kidding. But I'm talking to my friend Charles, who's become a good friend, and his son, Draco, and...
Malfoy?
No, right?
What?
I always think of Draco Malfoy, too. And I was like, is that his real name? That's his real name, Draco.
That's interesting.
It's kind of cool. Maybe his mom and dad were...
Potter fans.
We're Potter fans.
Or Slytherin fans. One of the two. House Slytherin, bro.
So my friend Charles lives in Fraser Park, right? And so everyone that I told was like, Fraser Park? Why are you going to Fraser Park? What's in Fraser Park? I'm like, okay, settle down, people. Like... We don't know, right? You never know until you say yes and then you go. And then once you go, right, then it's either, it's
a good or it's a bad experience.
Good or it's a bad experience, right? Or it's a good or it's a teaching moment, right? I wouldn't say experiences are bad. I would say that at this point in my life, they become teaching moments.
Okay.
When something goes south, I'm like, what could I have done better? I should have shut my mouth, right? right?
The number one thing always.
I should have shut my mouth.
Shut the fuck up.
I should have stopped talking at that moment. Damn it. Future note, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Okay.
One day.
Yeah, one day. So I promised I'd make him a bunch of Rice Krispies. I made 3 trays of Rice Krispies for himself and his party, right? I also had other parties that I'd promised vittles for, right? As you all know, I make Rice Krispies. I'm amazing at them. I have a cottage license. Reach out. So I also got invited to Angelo's party.
Yes.
Here in Montecito.
I did too.
And you did also, but I did tell you that I was only going to be here for a certain amount of time because I had to go to Fraser Park.
Correct, which I forgot which time that was, and I showed up like right when you left, and I was like, okay, I think I have like 2 hours, he said. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this party doesn't start till 2, and you're like, dude, they've been here since like 10 a.m.
No, like it's on Angelo's invitation, it said that it started at noon, right?
Okay.
People were here like at 11:45. Like I was like, oh my God, like it's already, it was like in full swing by noon.
Oh,
there were
yeah.
people everywhere.
By the
right?
time I showed up, I was like, oh my God. And it now made sense why they have this big ass yard. It's awesome.
Oh.
Because it housed everybody. There was so much room left over with how many people were here.
And it was wonderful because people were on the barbecue and the dogs and the kids were swimming, and it was wonderful, right? It was a really nice show of support for family. But what I love about Angelo is because he introduces people the best way, right? I'm going to make the joke. It's very almost like Filipino because Filipinos do that. Like, oh, this is daughter. She is lawyer, right? You know what I mean? Like they do that. If you ever have a Filipino friend, and I do, which is why I can say this. This is not racist. And it's not a stereotype because it's a fact. This is what I live.
They all do it.
It's the truth, okay? It's only racist when you make fun of it. And I'm not making fun of it. So... I have a Filipino friend, and like, you know, whenever he introduces like to his family, he's like, "Oh, this is my sister. She's lawyer," or you know, "This is mother."
They give you a title.
Yeah, you get a title. You never get their names. You get daughter, doctor, husband, lawyer. Like it's you know, even you like auntie. She makes lumpia, right?
It's a show.
Yeah, you get like all these. So it's like it's always fun, and they're just very like even like when I do like the rideshare thing, and I get people that are Filipino, and like, are you married? They ask me, and I'm like, no, you don't have children? You drive nice car.
They always want to have kids.
Oh my God, they're like
kids.
all about that. And then it's so funny, and then they just go, your mom and dad, they don't care, they want grandchildren. And you're like, oh my God, like, okay, put me on the spot, lady, right? Anyways, Angelo, the queen of networking.
Yep.
He's introducing me to people, right? And he's like, oh, this is the actor that was in this, and this is the neighbor that, you know, healed people, and this is the, but he knows everybody.
Yeah, he
does. Knows, and what I love about Angelo is that he always puts the right people at the right time,
together.
Right?
Yeah.
He's so good at that.
Should have been a matchmaker.
Oh, yes.
Should have been a matchmaker.
That is Angelo, because I know you're listening. You should have been a maybe you no. What do you mean should have? He can still be a matchmaker.
He could. Yeah, people pay money for that, don't they?
They do.
Oh my God.
They do. Marry my daughter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, that's good. Good call, Louie. You should get high more often. Okay, so you know, but intermingled, mixed with all of Angelo's amazing network contacts, right? Because he's like, oh, this is my friend. She works at Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
And I was like, like you know, and of course, I wanted to get introduced to Scott.
Yes,
right?
his name was Scott.
We want to have him on the show, right?
Yes,
so I was like
yes.
really excited. I'm like, oh my God, it's so great. And then he was naming off the things that he's been in,
Yeah.
like and movies and the TVs and the film. I'm like, oh my God, I love that show. Like, I love that show. Like all the things he named, I'm like, oh shit, I've seen those things, and I think I know where he's been, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so with all that, then intermingled and mixed within that was family.
Yep.
So like my tia Nena, and I'm like, oh hi tia.
Love
like, so,
tia Nena.
And I haven't seen them for like a minute, right?
Really?
Then Monica, Angela's
Monica too,
sister,
yeah.
and like all the kids, and you're just like, oh my God. So I got caught up, right? So the next thing I know, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go. So when you sent me a message, I was just finishing up showering, and I'm like, I gotta go. And I took off, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even say goodbye to people because I'm like, I don't have time for that. I have to go. Like,
Peace.
I gotta go, peace. And so I drove to Fraser Park, where my friend Charles lived. And so what they do in his neighborhood is they block off the street, and they have a big block party.
Oh, nice.
And so all of the neighbors, they contribute and they bring stuff, and it's like everyone's just out in the open, right? So I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited because, you know, for me, as I'm getting older, it's all about the experience.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I don't care about the people, and I don't mean that in like in a mean, flippant way. I mean like I want to go and I want to add more things to my palate. I want to experience more.
Yeah.
I don't want to like second guess or be the grass is greener, right? I don't want to be that person because there's so many people that do that, right? They're like, oh, well, sure, I'll say yes, but if something better comes up, then they go, right? And people were like, why are you going out there? I'm like, who cares? It was fine.
Yeah.
So I drive up there. I'm greeted. Well, first I recognized Draco. I didn't see Charles yet. And so I saw Draco, and I was like, hey, Draco. And he's looking at me like, I don't know who the fuck you are, right? I'm like, with me, Danny. Oh, right. My voice is quite distinguishable.
It carries, for
yes,
sure.
It does carry, either in a chalk scraping the chalkboard kind of way.
Or in like, I'm haunting you from the past kind of way.
Woo! So I got there, and it was, I didn't know anybody, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to be fine. Like, I don't know anybody, but let me start introducing myself. And actually, there was an Asian couple, and they introduced themselves first, and the man was so funny. Oh my God, he was complaining about everything that's wrong in the world of like young people, and it was just so funny that the first thing that popped into my head was, this is a sitcom.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So from that moment when I was immersed in mountain culture, okay? I'm a city gal.
Mm-hmm.
That's mountain culture.
Okay.
Charles is mountain culture. They they shoot and they kill and like not people, but like
not that you know of.
Yeah, that I know. Like his garden, like he has to take care of critters, right? Like it's
critters,
right?
Critters.
So, and then there's like people that are. So anyways, go back to. So I met Draco, and then I guess he went and got Charles, and Charles came out and said hello, and it was really neat. And they were making. Well, number one, I learned something new, and that is, I didn't know that they sold the Costco hot dogs in a package.
Yeah, I think I knew that.
Okay, so I went today.
Couldn't find them?
And the guy said, he's like, I don't know where they are. He's like, it just depends. He goes, we don't have them all the time. And I was like,
Costco doesn't carry everything. That's why I love it, but I also hate it.
It's so weird because that's what they sell, right? So I said, well, who's selling? What kind of hot dogs are you selling then in the outside? He started laughing. He's like, So, they had delicious dogs. I go, where did you get these hot dogs from? He's like, Kirkland. That's the kind they sell at Costco. And I was like, okay. So I horked down 2 of those suckers.
And those things are big, bro.
They're huge.
You had a big back.
Let me tell you, I was so full. And then another one of the neighbors, he made fried chicken.
Oh, my God.
And it was absolutely delicious.
I'm jealous.
My friend Charles made bacon potato salad. So he takes the drippings from the bacon. Oh, my God. Maybe I'm giving his secret.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Am I being Philip? I'm being Philip right now.
That out.
Is this what it feels like? Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He's not coming back now.
I'm being Philip. So he takes the drippings from his bacon and he makes it into a mayonnaise.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it was fucking good. It was good. It was so delicious. I was like, ooh, I want to steal this.
We like to eat on this show.
We do. I love
really
to cook.
do.
I love to cook, and I'm always like interested in like, how do you make it?
Yeah.
I'm always like, right. So I meet all the mountain people, and some are retired, some like just moved there recently, but they really he's really immersed himself into this wonderful community where they all watch each other.
Yeah.
Right. And if you're a jerk, you're kind of like on the outside.
86. Yeah.
And there is a neighbor that isn't, right? And I got all the juicy. I got all the gossip. I got all the mountain gossip. And
you're a gossip girl.
Yeah. I was like, okay, what is it? Oh, yeah, tell me more, right? So I was getting immersed in mountain gossip. And again, in the back of my mind, I'm like, there's a fucking sitcom here. Like, this is like city gay boy meets mountain people. Like, I was just trying to think how can this be? Maybe if I tell Angelo, because he loves to write things out.
Yeah.
Maybe Angelo will figure it out.
ChatGPT, you mean?
Yeah. Oh God, no, not ChatGPT. And so my favorite part though was I was putting my Rice Krispies out, and this little girl comes up, and she has this like glass round dish, like a cylinder, and so she puts it on the table, and I go, oh my God, that looks amazing. What is it? And she goes, it's a trifle. And I was like, wow. I'm like, how old are you? And she goes, I'm 11.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, and you made that by yourself? And she goes, I made cookies, cakes, muffins. And I was like, and she's like, give me her whole pedigree. And I was like, oh, okay, right. And so then all of a sudden, her hair moves. And I'm like, oh, what's happening, right? Like her hair moves, and out pops the head of a rat.
Whoa.
So I'm like, oh my God. And she goes, oh no. She goes, that's Poppy.
It's her pet rat just hanging out?
Wait, it's better. So I was like, oh my God, this is so trippy, right? And I mean, listen, I told friends this story, and they're like, what, you never had a pet rat? I'm like, I never had a pet rat.
No.
I didn't have a pet anything.
Aren't they vermin?
For a dog or... But here's the crazy part. So Poppy is crawling around her neckline. Excuse me, the tail was this long.
Yikes.
I have a photo. This is Poppy. See Poppy? And this is a little girl. You can see Poppy fits in like her whole arm, right? And part of her half of her body. It gets better. So she puts the dessert down and off she goes with Poppy. And then like, I don't know, like maybe a half hour later, she's walking Poppy on the leash.
Like a dog? That's actually really weird.
That's her pet though, right? Again, there's a sitcom in there, right?
Yeah.
You meet mountain people, and I don't think it's a negative thing, but it's just such a juxtaposition of like, I never had a pet rat, but I was open to the experience, and I just was tripping out the entire time, right? So then later in the day, then she had a backpack, and the backpack was clear. It had holes in it, and Poppy was inside. Poppy was chilling on the mountain.
So she's a little different?
She's a little different, but it was good. It was like, it was so neat. You know, then my friend Charles, he was so happy that I went up there, and I was actually happy too. I was really impressed with the people, and I'm glad that I went with an open mind. I made some new friends. I'm pretty sure they all knew that I was gay.
I was gonna say, did you meet anybody? Any vibes?
Knew.
Any vibes?
Well, my friend Charles is, you know, he's in the ABBA crew, but you'd never know.
Interesting.
Like he's Billy Bob, construction worker.
Got it.
Like you'd never in a million
Never
years,
guess.
if you put him in a room with other men, you'd be like, no, that guy's straight. Yeah, he's a. No, just kidding. He's gonna kill me for that.
I'll bleep that.
Yeah, bleep that. It was eye-opening. It was amazing. It was fun. I had a blast, and I was like, I don't know, like it was really neat to meet new people, and it was neat to have a new experience.
Yeah.
Because I really want to try to network more. I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right?
Yeah.
But it was also really nice to spend time with my family.
Yeah.
I got to hang out with Paul and his craziness.
How were they? Because
They were drunk.
Yeah.
But you know, I had a shot with the girls, the twins.
That's good.
And that was a lot of fun. I actually and Des, oh my God, Des, she is like fucking the Energizer Bunny nonstop. She is just going.
Gone.
And what was crazy was when the sun went down, oh my God, Lancaster, Palmdale, they were relentless in their fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane. It was bam, 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 bam. I mean, illegal fireworks everywhere, number one. Regular fireworks in the streets. Like, it was just, people were going crazy.
Yep.
So, but it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And then I got to hang out with Cindy, and she turned me on to a new show called Big Mistakes.
Mistakes.
It's with the guy from Schitt's Creek, David. Oh God, what's David's last name? Oh no, Daniel. Is it Daniel?
I think I know who you're talking about.
His character name on Schitt's Creek was David, but his real name I think is Daniel.
Like you?
I think so. Oh my God, where's Dana? Hold on.
It's the guy with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put him up there. You don't have to
Hold
look it up. Oh, he's gonna look it up.
The character he is in Big Mistakes is Daniel Levy.
Yes.
Eugene Levy's son.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
There we go.
Yep.
So anyway, so she turned me on to that. It was really funny. I continued to watch it. It's on Netflix. It's actually really funny. But all of his characters remind me of the same Schitt's Creek character.
Huh.
Even though in this one he plays a priest.
Yeah. But he's still the same guy.
Still the same guy. Anyways, I have gone off on my celebration of summer and my celebration of things. And I'm sure there's much more celebration to be had. And we should probably continue this in next week's episode. Right. Do you agree?
I agree.
Excellent. With that being said, I hope you are in the beginning of your celebrations for summer. And remember to always do it like Danny.